Hi everyone, it's Christy Funk from ChristyFunk.com, and today we're going to talk about how holding on to the victim role is so not sexy. So one of my most popular videos was the video when I went from victim to love, and how groundbreaking that was for me when I was able to hold myself responsible and accountable for the things that were happening in my life, and just that opened up a whole new space in my heart chakra and just really expanded the ability to give and receive. When you're in victim mode, you are in constriction, so everything is fearful and you're paranoid, and you always think that someone's out to get you, and that you're being done wrong basically in everything in your life. And so that's not fun. And what I've seen and what I even experienced was that um, that the way that women just really, well, not just women, men too, but like people in general, we just hold on to that victim role as it becomes our mask, our identity, it's our cloak, it's our armor, it's what we put out into the world. And guess what we get? We get more things that perpetuate us wanting to hold on to that victim role until we hold accountability and responsibility for our lives. And so I'm just going to throw some fun scenarios out there of what happens, what it looks like when you're still holding on and grasping, and you can't divorce that because it just feels so good and it's so comfortable and it's what you know. So when you're with your spouse, your lover, your boyfriend, whoever it is, your significant other, and something comes up, it doesn't even matter what comes up, and all of a sudden, boom, you can't hold accountability, you can't be responsible for the situation or even be an adult about it, because you go straight into that place of that traumatized child, whether it was 3 or 15 or whatever it was. And it's like, but don't you know what happened to me, and it was because of this, and you should understand. You just don't listen, you just don't understand. And that immediately just shuts down, and it becomes old. And I know it because I've done it, and I've seen it witnessed over and over again. Or in a position where maybe you, in a workplace, in your career, and you lose your job, or you get put on probation, or you are privileges are held, or you don't get that raise, and it becomes immediately not to your boss. It's passively aggressively to your boss, but then to your friends. But I can't believe that happened to me, and what were they thinking, and I've worked so hard, and what's wrong, why can't I ever get ahead, why am I not given a break? And that becomes old, especially in that circle. And I know this because I could play a brilliant star on the big screen playing this role, because I did it so well, and I feel so bad for all my friends that had to hear it over and over again, everything from my husband to my store to my, just basically my life. And it was just so automatic. And that whole, but why is this happening to me, what is going on, why can't I get a break? The second that you really understand your role and how this, you are accountable to it, then it just becomes expansive space, and it's so liberating. But the whole, like, why, when I was 3, when I was 5, but it's just it's too much. And it's kind of comical when you look back at it. But right now, if you're holding on to it, get ready to divorce it. This is what I teach my ladies, and men, the people that are in my program, Radical Self-Love, so that they can actually really understand how irrelevant that role is, and how we can't step into who we are if we are grasping onto that with dear life. You've got to divorce it. It sucks. It's not sexy. It's stupid. But just start to look at it from a funny point of view, because then you're going to be able to break it off and not allow it to just play into everything, because it really does. And start to really pay attention everyday interactions, and is your reaction and is your safeguard putting on, oh, me, sorry, because that's like, okay, it's much better to be sexy, and to Be responsible and accountable for your own life. Visit me on christyfunk.com. Find out more about Radical Self-Love, which is coming up January 26, 2015. See ya. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have a lot more videos. Okay.